What up, what up, what up, what up, YouTube? Welcome back to another major market breakdown. If you tuned in last week, then you know we were expecting these slight buys that happened on Euro. We got a little bit of surprise with the way that it played out with Trump talking about tariffs and whatnot. But if you think you're gonna get some value out of this video, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit that bell icon so you can get notified as soon as we drop these, so you can be on top of the markets. But without further ado, let's get to it. Now, like I said, we got a lot more of a down push towards the end of the week than we initially thought. But like I said before, if we got up under these, if we really closed up under these lows here, then we'd likely be going to seek this low here, which is seems to be exactly what we're going to do now. So what I'd be expecting for is on the open, we probably start making some type of consolidation here and then pushing down to the bottom, and potentially even getting some push bounce off of here, but then some push downward afterwards. So we could be looking a lot more bullish on the euro than I initially, or the bullish, a lot more bearish on the euro initially in the next coming week than I initially thought we were gonna be. At least midweek, midpoint of the week last week, I didn't think we would be this bearish on the euro. But let's pull up the dollar real quick. Um, yeah, the dollar's just been doing well. You know, as you can see, the inverse of the chart that we were looking at. And it's because of the concerns as far as the trade war with now Canada and Mexico is going. Basically, the news surrounding that is pushing the dollar higher. So if we go with our gut this week, which is what I'm really doing. Of course, we're doing technical analysis, but because of the fact that we're tapped in fundamentally, we know what's going on. We kind of understand where we're at in the market. I'm gonna be looking for price to come back down into let me market so y'all can see where I'm looking. Price to probably come back down into this area at some point, and give us a setup to go higher. It's most likely gonna give us some type of setup here for us to go higher. If we stay above this little area right here, which I do think we most likely will on DXY. So really we'll be selling off for a buy. I honestly like the sell better for euro. I'm gonna be looking for it to create some type of opportunity for me to get in for a sell by retracing up to this. Well, I don't really need to grab another one. By retracing up to this area here, let's go ahead and move that, cause it did slide like right past a key level area, which was right here. I'll just leave that there just so I can see it. I do that a lot just so I can remember, where key areas are without having to, zoom out extra crazy. Granted, when I get my general bias, we're looking at the daily and the 4 hour chart, and our daily and 4 hour chart look bearish. That's why I'm looking on the bear side of things. We did look bullish by going through these swing highs here, but it failed at this key level, which is a sign of general weakness. So yeah, I'll be looking for her to come reject this area and then start pushing back down. I mean, we might get a push down right on the open, but I'll still see her going to retrace this here because it's just not. I mean, it's too clean of a drop, you know what I'm saying? So it's going to retrace some of it at least before continuing downward. And that'll look very similar on AUD. Are those going to pop up? Very similar on AUD, USD. We already kind of really got a rejection of this key area here. As you can see, I marked that off. So yeah, we have a pretty decent. It melted through, came back, retraced and rejected, and now it's gone back to the low. So I'd say, uh, shoot, Aussie dollar might be the best thing for us to trade this week, because it's trading so cleanly. We're probably gonna see. Let me see where the next key level is below this area. Um, yeah, the next key level is way down here. So we're most likely gonna see what's about 50% of that be about right here. So we're likely gonna see something like a drop on the open, because it looks really really weak right now. Drop on the open, then maybe like a bounce here, and then it'll probably melt through and then give us some type of retracement within that to catch a trade off of to continue down to the downside. And that's what I'll be expecting. Let me hold on. Let me get the Nasdaq for you. The trade was beautiful until it wasn't. Look, we got stopped out in profit though, because I definitely we moved stops into profit, and after formation had built for a while and sat and chilled for a while, so I can get rid of that. We've been done with that trade for days. Now, so I'm a doer. So now, what's gonna be the next for Nasdaq? I think we're gonna go a little bit lower, and then Mm, I got. I wanna say that we'll go back higher just because of the fact that Trump's in office, and I'm sure his rhetoric is probably gonna push stocks at some point, but I can't say for certain that we're gonna go back to flipping bullish this week. I'm more likely expecting us to come down and touch these lows, because I just, the way equal lows just look for me, it looks messy. The chart doesn't usually like them, so these are most likely gonna get taken out soon. All right, these lows here, and then we'll probably get some sort of bounce off of these area, one of these two areas here, and then we'll trade it when we trade it. I'd like to buy Nasdaq at these discounts here. I know I said like 2 weeks ago that you know buyers probably wouldn't let price get down that low, but we're here now. So I mean, it's not that much farther from where we're at, so we can't rule anything out. So if we see price get up under these lows, then I start really liking it for a buy. Right now, it just looks like it wants to fall some more. Right. So that's all for this week. That's all I'm going to be trading this week. I'm only looking at the super majors. If you want me to look at like one of the crosses, one of the anything that I don't actively mark up for these videos for you guys, like let me know in the comments, and I'm gonna do do what you want me to do specifically, because I'm doing this for y'all. I do my own analysis and I trade my own trades, but I'd like more people to come into the space of trading. It's like a lot of people say, like, why are you teaching, or why are you selling a course if you know how to trade? Well, I'm gonna teach this to my kids, and I'm gonna hope that they teach it to their kids. It's something that I'd like much more of the community to take advantage of, because a lot of times wealth isn't due to like old money, it's due to old habits. People get taught certain things when they're younger, and then they're just able to excel differently in life. So I'm trying to create a paradigm by bringing this to the forefront of the community. You know what I'm saying? So if you get value out of this, make sure you hit the like button, hit the sub button, and that bell icon to make sure you get notified as soon as I drop videos. They are time sensitive. I love y'all. Make sure you're kind to somebody. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one.